Hello everyone, my name is Bhavesh Chakor. Today's date is 18 October. The topic of this video is exception and exception handling in Java. The first question is what is an exception? An exception is any unwanted and unexpected event that disturbs the normal flow of our program. Whenever an exception occurs in a program, the normal flow is disturbed, and because of that, the program terminates very abnormally, and it is not recommended. So we need to handle this exception. The second question is what is an exception handling? An exception handling is a process of finding an alternate way so that it's finding the alternate way to handle this exception so that our program will not terminate abnormally and its flow will be normal. Now let's look at one example of this exception. For example, we created one class A, inside which main method is present. In main method, our four line of code is present. The first line is int A is equal to 10, B is equal to 0, and C is equal to 0. Then we perform the operation on A and B as C is equal to A divided by B, and after that we are printing the result of this operation, system.out.println C. Now we know that in the line C is equal to A divided by B, as A is 10 and B is 0, so we are dividing the 10 by 0, and which is not correct mathematically or arithmetically, because in number cannot be divided by 0. So here the program will throw an exception as an arithmetic exception. So when a program throws an exception, the line of code which is present after the exception line won't get executed. So here the program will terminate with abnormally, and the print statement and other statement which is written below the exception statement won't be run. So this is an exception. So there are only two ways to handle an exception. First is try and catch way, and second is a throw. So although there are two ways to handle an exception, only try and catch way is a valid way to handle the an exception. Throw way is only delegates its responsibility. So the now let's look at the example how try and catch works. As in our previous example, an arithmetic exception was occurring at the line C is equal to A divided by B. So here, whenever in our program, if some line of code is suspicious that it might throw an exception, so we need to write that line of code inside a try block. So first we will write the try keyword, then in open and close parenthesis, we will write that line of code which may throw an exception. So try open parenthesis, then int C is equal to A divided by B, system.out.println C, close parenthesis. So this try block will throw an exception. Whenever the try block throws an exception, we need to create a catch block or a final block. So every try block is followed by either a catch block or a final block. So here this catch or final block, we are catching an exception. So the syntax is as follow. We will write a catch keyword, then in open and close parenthesis, we will write the exception name. In this case, A divided by B is an arithmetic exception. So we need to write that name inside the catch block. So if we are not know which kind of exception is going to be thrown, so we can generally write the exception keyword as exception E. But here the processing time will be increased because it will scan the entire exception class. Then in open and close parenthesis, we can display the error by two way. When we will write e dot get message, it will display the what kind of error it is. If we want to show the exact path of this error, we will write e dot print stack tree, print stack trace. So this will display the error type as well as the which package, which class, which method containing that error. So in this way, try and catch work. Inside a catch block, we can write our own message. which will be resulted as an output. If try block is not throwing any exception, then all the operations which is written inside the try block will get executed. Then the catch block will be completely ignored, and it will run the return of line of code which is written after the catch block. Now, next point is types and categories of this exception. So, an exception is a subclass of a throwable class. So, parallelly, exception class, the throwable class have one more class which is error. So, this exception class is further have four more subclass which are the runtime exception, the SQL exception, IO exception, and class not found exception. The runtime exception is further divided into four more types, which are arithmetic exception, null pointer exception, number format exception, and index out of bound exception. Again, this index out of bound exception is divided into two types: array index out of bound exception, and second is string out of bound exception. And that's it with the exception and exception handling in Java. Thank you.